Okay, that's one last question I'm asking. It's about the feed mills, about the GMO and then Monsanto and all that type of business. How hard would it be to start a feed mill business? You think?
Just takes money.
About how much money you think it'd take?
Oh,
A lot.
it would take a lot.
And you don't recommend a person going the USDA route to get assistance to get it done. You know, USDA said that they want to help the minority, women, and the black farmer. You know, just come down here and apply, and we'll try to help you to get yourself started in farming. And we know that is considered farming.
Here's the thing, and this is what the farm bill that they've got currently sitting up in Washington, D.C., which is 3240. That farm bill, if you go and look at it and read it, study through it, 79% of that farm bill is food stamps, government handouts. The government cannot continue to afford to hand out. I mean, the government is broke. The federal government is broke. They're borrowing money to finance handouts to people. They're borrowing money to pay for the infrastructure. They're borrowing money to pay for your Social Security that they're supposed to pay.
That's one broke.
They're borrowing money to pay for this bureaucracy that they cannot afford.
So, but you said it takes a lot of money, but how hard would it be to start a co-op? Are you familiar with co-ops? I'm not.
You'd have to have the people to sign on and the people that become involved to start it, which means that you would have to hire a lawyer. You'd have to put together and draft all of the legal stuff that makes everybody members and all this stuff, and you'd have to put all that stuff together.
I mean, to sell to the public.
Yeah. It would be easier if you've got the land. It would be much easier to create your own small farmers market. All you got to do is get, if you've got the land.
You say it's easier if we had the land.
Well, if you've got the land, let's say that you put up a 10 carports on your place.
Uh-huh.
Those 10 carports during the season, you simply open it up and advertise it and say, hey, we're going to open up a farmer's market here at this location. What we want is people to come and sell their produce here. We've got 10 spots available.
But what about the feed? See, we're trying to get
Hold on. And then once you get them involved there and get them started there, now you're starting to get a group. You have to form your group. You have to form your platform, your people, your group. You've got to have a foundation. You've got to put your foundation together. So you have to start your foundation. You can't start it in midair. You've got to get the people, because then once you have 10 there that are selling their crop at the farmer's market, then you got customers coming in. Now you move and you put 5 more, and now you've got 15 there. Then once you get that, then you start talking about, okay, let's move from there. Okay, because basically what you've done there, now you've actually started a small co-op where you're selling produce. Now you can transfer over and move it into a direction where you include your grains and your feeds, and that would be a way to do it.
But you said that one thing that what's important is that you have to have the land, get the attorney, draw up the papers, because I believe that once that feed mill starts for organic feed, I think the business will come. I do believe that, because I can't find any feed anywhere.
Right.
I mean, I have to, and I looked out online, called friends in Mississippi, and they're even having a hard time trying to find organic feed, even if I drove up there to get it.
Right. Right. Monsanto is creating a monopoly of your food.
Now they say that in Mississippi, the Mississippi University is training the farmers on how to manufacture their own organic feed. But you know, how many people got a mill?
Right. Starting a mill would be easier.
What again?
Starting a mill would be easier than starting your co-op.